What's going on, family? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. And as always, I'm super grateful for you tuning into this channel. Thank you so much. If you enjoy or like this horoscope or like my work, any of that, please hit the thumbs up. It might help someone else find the channel as well that might enjoy it. It's Jupiter Day. I think that there's gifts for sure. I like this week. I've been saying it all week. I think there's a lot of magic out there. And I think yesterday brought that magic in, and it was based around dedication, choices, your reality. And today's a similar energy, but it's more Neptunian. I know, more Neptunian. But we do get the exact opposition between Mars and Neptune today. That balancing act here of identifying with your soul and where spirit's taking you and how to make your reality more pure based off that identification, and not just pushing in a direction to push there, but like really tuning into the subtle energies and surfing that wave of a magic, which might sound a little woo woo, but the sun here, the moon in Cancer, dignified, strong moon, definitely feeling into our emotions and our sensitivities, is trine that Neptune as well. I mean, and on a Jupiter day, why would the gifts not show up if you are following that flow that the universe is trying to take you in and making those decisions? The sun's at 10 degrees of Virgo. I mean, this is literally a manifestation day of the reality that you want, that matches with your soul purpose, that matches with the frequency that you want to have. Saturn is going to come to 7 degrees. That's a big shift. Like, I like Saturn at 7 in Aquarius a lot because it's the spiritual frequency that we're going to be sitting here as Saturn stations at 7 and really holds that position for a long time. So we have to dedicate to this reality that we're in a choice point for. And are we ready to go do that? It's interesting to see the moon square off with Venus. Venus is starting to square off with Pluto, and the moon will finish up today in an opposition to Pluto. So there's Plutonian aspects to reality in general right now. It can be a little intense when it comes to dealing with other people, trying to find that balance, and even like being that diplomat in life. But we're seeing Mercury in Libra too, and it likes the air, but we're contemplating and thinking about a lot when dealing with other people and how to find a middle ground. And it's that Mercury is going to come to 5 degrees and make really good aspects to the nodes. So it's like really taking the exciting route when it comes to people, and the exciting energy and the new energy and the youthful energy when it comes to partnerships, relationships. And I think if you're not feeling really comfortable around someone right now for whatever reason, like, is that part of an old system, an old story? The sun is square Antares and Aldebaran today exactly. So it's those choices between moving into a more angelic place that your soul's taking you to, or moving into or back into an old, belief system in a lot of ways. I know I say that a lot, but that's the channel I get from it. So, I like this energy a lot. We're going to see Mars and the moon in sextile today also. So we're definitely seeing a lot of pressure on that Cancer moon, which is trying to get us really in touch with our sensitive side, our emotions, the family, the home. The way we take care of ourselves and nurture ourselves is pretty important. So it's like, are we spiritually nurturing ourselves to make changes in the physical world that are bringing in the change that I think our soul wants to see with Mars in opposition to Neptune, but our ego can be fighting it. So this is where you're seeing if you're in alignment with your soul, or if you're just pushing for an ego perspective. And that is where Mars opposition to Neptune is hard. And not getting deceived by the world too, and not identifying with deception, I think, is an important aspect. So if you're seeing through things in life and the illusions of the reality right now, like, you're purifying, you're taking the exciting route. It's like, we don't know, but we're willing to build around the information we're getting and seeing, and that's part of this purification. and sort of a spiritual identification cleanse that we're going through. I do like today, even Moon square Venus, I think is showing where people are showing up. Like, are people showing up and giving you the emotional connection? Is there balance? Is there like emotional value to the relationships, to the people that are in our lives right now? You know, that's important. We really want those things. And Mars is even 2 degrees away from the trine over to Pluto. So Mars is finishing up with the opposition to Neptune today and then on its approach to the trine to Pluto. And I think this is where, especially if you're aligned with more of the soul and what it wants to do, and you're seeing synchronicities and those sensitive aspects that are showing you how to feel more comfortable in a reality that you can manifest based on it, environment and choices and what's bringing you a pure sense of self. It's like Mars trine Pluto is amazing for going after desires. So we're in a powerful moment as humans right now, getting a lot of spiritual upgrades and attunements to feel more comfortable in chaos and in, worlds that are shifting. And we're on such a cusp in reality right now. So many cusps. Like, over the next 5 years, we're going to see Pluto come into Aquarius, Neptune come into Aries, Uranus come into Gemini. I mean, it's just we're so cuspy right now. And of course, the age of Pisces is ending and the age of Aquarius is starting. So this is like prime time to make leaps for what your soul's calling for. And it's about you finding that beauty for yourself. I think there's parts of today with the moon square Venus where it's like, it does not matter what other people think of how you're trying to live your personal life. And with the moon in opposition to Pluto, it's like, especially Pluto in Capricorn, like, so what governments are saying? Like, what is spirit saying? That's the most important thing. And that's where divine unions will come in. That's where divine values will show up in your life. So we're in this very powerful portal here, in my opinion, where we're seeing the soul come really in spirit, come into this physical form of life in reality based on choices we make. And if we're following signs and making changes for a more pure reality that we truly resonate with on a soul level, spiritual gifts, Jupiter day. And Jupiter's really not getting aspected by much. If I clear this chart up a little bit and show you what Jupiter's going through, because I didn't talk about Jupiter yesterday either. But, Jupiter's making a net 7. Saturn's going to make a net 7 tomorrow, because Saturn's going, 3 minutes a day in retrograde. So Saturn's going to move to 7 end of today. And we have a lot of this spiritual frequency with the two biggest planets in the zodiac. And we're seeing Venus start to trine. It's in a 5-degree orb. So Jupiter's pretty big. You can give it a bigger orb. So we are starting to see also within our relationships, it's dealing with the transformation aspect with Pluto too, of like being able to let go of what's not showing up with beauty and love and, equal values in life, so that we can step into really the spiritual frequency of the gift and the connection and invent new amazing, whether it's connections or relationships or partnerships, or just seeing how, special everybody is, but not settling for less in your own life of what's going to give you the most and expand the best values. Instead of weighing things out a lot with Venus here in Libra and going through extremes, especially with Venus now in the third decan of Libra, it's like, it's really time to be that diplomat for the changes and the innovations and the connections that are bringing us the ultimate, or bringing us the really the beauty in Libra that we desire. And Mercury's helping with the nodes. Yeah. I like today a lot. I think it's just a powerful week. I hope you guys are seeing the gifts out there. I definitely am seeing them. I've talked to some other people who are. as well. It's just about like the subtle things and listening to your soul right now. Like, there's a lot of magic in that. And if we're just pushing, or not stopping to actually feel what's going on, even yesterday, but today as well, it's like, missing out on some really powerful stuff. So, sending you my best. As always, card is, yeah, the Knight of Cups, upright. Like, this is not the fastest night. Like, this night is more intuitive. It's a more intuitive push. It's a more intuitive charge into life for the beauty of the manifestations and the purity around them of what your soul wants. And, sometimes you have to stop and feel into aspects of life before just getting in our head. We can get in our head. It's Virgo season. We're picking life and reality apart right now. But we want to kind of step out of that, because the real gift is in the feelings. And Moon Square, or Moon Sextile Mars, is helping with that too. It's those intuitive changes and tweaks to reality that are going to make us feel the best when we listen and tap into that. And, as long as we're moving in a direction that we're feeling inwardly guided to, and not stressing about having everything figured out, but looking for beauty and balance within your own environment, it's good stuff. So pumped on the astrology. Been saying that all week. Hope you guys are too. Hope you're having a great day. Sending you all my love and best. And I will see you very soon. Much love. Peace.